Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Forma Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today I'm going to be checking out another music video from 82 Major. This is Choke. I am on a 82 Major discovery journey ever since I first checked out Takeover and fell in love with Trophy. I literally got a noise complaint today. And it wasn't that I play music too loud. Very funnily, they said in the mornings, the vibrations from my apartment can be felt. And it's because my alarm goes off, and my alarm is just an automation of my speakers playing 82 Majors Trophy. So it's not even that music is too loud in the morning. They said the vibrational bass is too much, which is the craziest noise complaint I've ever gotten. But yeah, I've been on an 82 Major binge, and so I'm excited. I just recently checked out Stuck, which was all sorts of hilarious. I am going backwards in reverse. I checked out Takeover first, and then Trophy, and then Stuck, and now we're going in reverse chronological. So we're going to be checking out Choke. So let's go ahead and start the video.
Jump with the dream squad 틱탁 도착 그리고 입장 긴장감 맴도는 심장 누가 오든 간에 태도는 Vince Carter First quarter yeah 계속 slipshot
Shiver in my face 넌 볼 수 없는 나의 next play 왼손은 걸어 본수와 only shoot everybody's gonna scream out and say No need to hide it 마지막 drop it
Ooh, hold on.
눈 감아줘 Light it up 다 같이 맘씨 변해가는 Jump back again and shoot the star I'm gonna make you talk 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 이건 우리가 이걸 talk 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 I'm gonna make you talk talk
Oh, the choreo is... Oh, that's interesting. Oh.
talk 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 Back number 82 Who got feel this attitude 내 몸이 찾아가 빈틈 뱅이처럼 돌아버리는 spin move And one 기회가 왔어 the crowd is quiet two shots 여기에 혼을 담아 all night swish 3-point on the 함성이 울리시 시선 바뀐 뒤 반대편 they traveling 더 높이 더 세게 right now is the best timing 거진 함성이 우릴 비춰 we are shining 숨가 봐도 멈추지 않아 alright oh yeah step back and fade away you got it babe no need to hide it 마지막
Ooh, wow, that was an excellent transition.
Light it up 다 같이 맘씨 변해가는 Jump back again and shoot the star Gonna make you talk 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 이건 우리가 이길 talk 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 I'm gonna make you top 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 이건 우리가 이길 talk 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 We've been stuck in this feeling so long 뜨거운 마음에 불씨가 퍼진 순간에 빙글 light 흔들리는 빛을 고 달려가는 우리 ready for the fight I'm gonna make you chop 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 이건 우리가 이게 chop 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 I'm gonna make you top 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 이건 우리가 이게 chop 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 chop
Damn. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah-chan. Oh my God. Okay. Love Choke. Wow. That was really freaking cool. So comparatively to something like Stuck or Takeover, this one is less silly. Not even less silly. It's just not silly at all. I would say it's like in line with kind of like Trophy, where it's just like them being cool, but like Trophy is still, I think, loose and fun. Choke feels lethal. Choke feels like the most quiet battle cry, like a declaration of war, as they say they're going to make you choke. I also love how they played with the word choke in the chorus. So the Korean title of this is chok, and they are pronouncing the word choke as chok. And what they say previously, like in the prefix of the sentence, changes the meaning of the word choke. Like they're going for, we're going to make you choke, the obvious like gagging motion. But then they say like we're going to win our, like that's our choke. In Korean, choke is like your intuition. Like that sense, that feeling, that gut feeling you have, that's your choke. And so they're saying they're bouncing between using the definition of physically choking as well as kind of flexing their high intuition. Wow. I can definitely tell, like, comparatively from Choke to Stuck, there was a budgetary increase. Here, mind you, I'm not saying like this is a low budget video, but it is a limited budget compared to everything else. And they're using more on locations, but it is still restricted and limited. And they're relatively repeating one scene. And I don't think this was shot by Mother, or at least Mother is not like outwardly credited like they usually are. So I'm going to assume it's not by Mother. But even if it is or isn't, it's still a well-made music video. It absolutely works. I think Choke is such it's more of a dynamic performance music video, like to kind of show off their badassness, their seriousness. Obviously, I'm late to the game checking out Choke, but with the thumbnail that I had been seeing since it initially came out, I kind of got the vibe of like, this is what it would sound like kind of like a very serious, lethal, badass concept. And they absolutely nail it. But frankly, so many K-pop groups are trying to be serious these days. I like that, they kind of showed that they have like this slick, lethal side, and then immediately followed it up with something as ridiculous as Stuck, and then doubled down with Takeover. I'm really curious as to, it must have been really fun for people who are following 82MAJOR early on to then see that switch up from Choke to Stuck. But something that is a carryover across their videos, which I really like, is they have a great use of masks. They did so in let me show you in this one. They did so in Takeover. I don't think there was in Stuck, but they did so in Takeover. And then they did it in Trophy as well. They have like some of the more coolest, creative masks. This one is, man, oh my God. Like the combination of like the different things that they piece together to make this is crazy. Wow. The fashion is crazy too. They said a lot of belts and a lot of holes in their garments. Wow. But cutting to this scene was, I think, brilliant, especially towards the end. They did a great job of, I think, while it's a largely white void music video, I think they shot it in such a way where it was well directed, where it was never boring. And the various different effects that they had coming throughout the video, like when one of the members goes to shoot the basketball, like there's just like this trailing effect of like all these doubles of him. It's little visual elements like that that kept the video entertaining and fun. And it's cool to see that then they were rewarded with a bigger and better budget each and every time going into Stuck, Takeover, and then Trophy. Because it really deserved it. This is such a cool concept. They pull it off flawlessly. And I gotta say, my favorite bit and section was, God damn, this breakdown from Yechan is crazy. what I really love is how they shot it. One, they shot it in slow-mo, so like you see the paint powder being kicked around, looks incredible. And also, holy shit, look at the set. It's just straight up like paint, smoke powder everywhere. That is one of the coolest scenes in a music video. Oh my goodness. Also, that stuff is a nightmare to get off. But hey, he did an amazing job. I loved 82MAJOR's Choke. It was kind of what I was expecting when I initially saw this come up, but now within the context and view of like looking at 82MAJOR's legacy, it's really cool that they had this. This was like their, I think, their third release. Yeah, this was their third release. So this was really cool to see that this was the precursor before their stuff started getting more bouncy and fun. And I think whoever's in charge of them did a great job at like making that pivot. But I guess we'll also see what came before this, maybe First Class and Sure Thing, or also comedic as well. But guys, that's going to be it for me. This is a freaking fantastic song. I would say not as, like, I don't love it as much as the others, but not because this is any less, this is any less in quality. In fact, this is a great song. I love Trophy. I love Trophy. I love their reckless and looser side a lot more. But thank you for checking out my reaction. If you enjoyed this, if you want to check out more reactions with me, consider joining the Patreon. Links in the description down below. Of course, if you want to support the channel, non-monetarily, you can always like the video down below and subscribe. I'm going to have a button for you right here. You can check out my other reactions over here, and that's going to be it for me. Thank you for tuning in.